Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Amara Abara, and I'm the founder of giantstride.ai, a growth marketing agency that specializes in scaling supplement brands. And today I want to share a few strategies that will help you increase the number of customers who sign up for your monthly subscriptions. So if you're the owner of a supplement business or you're heading up the marketing for one, you want to be optimizing your campaigns for customer lifetime value as opposed to, the single one-off purchases. All businesses would benefit from optimizing for customer lifetime value, but I'll say most especially supplement businesses, because health and wellness is a lifestyle choice, right? Once someone finds a brand they can trust, a brand that helps them achieve their goals and supports their lifestyle, they're very likely to stay with that brand for a very long time. They're very likely to become loyal customers. Also, you want to be growing your business in such a way that the majority of your revenue is coming from repeat purchases as opposed to one-off purchases. Because in the long run, this is going to save you from having to be over-reliant on your paid ads converting. And one very effective way of increasing your repeat purchases and your customer lifetime value is by increasing the number of people who sign up for your monthly subscription. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing 3 effective strategies for growing your customer base and revenues on monthly subscriptions. So the first strategy is called a honeypot launch. And I want to give a quick shout out to Tilbo Adela for introducing me to this strategy. This strategy involves giving away one of your products for free or at a discount over a limited period in exchange for customers signing up for a monthly subscription. So this strategy works because of 2 cognitive biases. The first cognitive bias is time discounting and present value, which basically asserts that people want things they can get now, right? They want things they can get now, especially if you're offering it for free or at a discounted value. And people would procrastinate on future tasks that involve some form of effort. This is why people take out loans to buy things they don't need, or people put off, saving for retirement in the future, right? So that's the first cognitive bias. And the second bias is good old scarcity. People assign more value to things that are more difficult to obtain, right? We just assume that things that are more difficult to obtain are much better than things that are readily available. So how would this honeypot launch work in practice? If you don't already have an email list, you want to start by running Facebook ads to slowly build up your email list, right? So run Facebook ads to build up your email list. And it's just important to note that people aren't going to be joining your list because of this honeypot launch. You're just offering them a ton of value up front in the form of a lead magnet, and in exchange, they're going to give you their email. So they're not aware of this honeypot launch when you're trying to get them to join your list. And then once you have enough people on your list, you want to slowly build up to this honeypot launch. So let people know that this launch is coming, and this offer is only going to be available once a month. During these launches, you want to open up your cart for a maximum of 4 days a month. For the rest of the month, you can create a waiting list and have people opt into that waiting list to get notified when next the cart opens up for enrollment. So in terms of your checkout process, make sure you set up your checkout process in such a way that people would have to sign up for a monthly subscription in order to access the offer. So the next payment they'll be making would be in 30 days time. I just want to make it very clear that you should let them know that they are signing up for a monthly subscription as part of this offer. So the second strategy involves setting up what's called a subscription-based sales funnel. And the objective of this funnel is to present a unique and irresistible offer that's actually going to help your customers. And what I would suggest is, in terms of building it out, you should use a platform like ClickFunnels to set it up. Because with platforms like ClickFunnels, the customer can only make a binary yes/no decision. Sometimes with Shopify, it can be easy for them to get distracted because of all the links that are vying for their attention. So the structure of this funnel would look something like this: opt-in page, order form, upsell page, subscription page, and a thank you page. So technically speaking, you can drive people straight to the order page. But the reason I prefer to drive traffic to the opt-in page before the order page is because I want to grab their emails, right? So I want to grab their emails because if they decide to not take advantage of this offer, I still have their contact details and I can keep in touch with them. I can build a relationship with them. So the first step is to drive traffic to the opt-in page, and once they've opted in, then you can send them straight on to the order page to make an order. And then after that, you can upsell them on more of the same. One of the cool things about ClickFunnels is that it allows you to make one-click upsells. So these customers don't have to re-enter their payment details again. So after the upsell, you can present them with an opportunity to sign up for your monthly subscriptions. And you can do this regardless of whether they take advantage of the upsell or not. So regardless of whether they bump up their order quantity or not. And this particular strategy takes advantage of the cognitive bias called commitment and consistency bias, which basically says that people are consistent with actions they've already taken in the past. By getting them to provide you with their email address, using your order form, bumping up the order using the upsells, they're more likely to sign up for your monthly subscription than if you just skipped all of this step and send them straight onto your subscription page to sign up. So this works because it builds in little commitments and compliances. And I just wanted to note that with the first two strategies, the idea is not to make a profit on your first order, right? So you're just trying to get people to sign up for a subscription. Hopefully, in the long term, you're going to season your pixels, your customer acquisition costs will drop, and your profits should shoot through the roof. The third strategy involves attracting customers who are most likely to become your monthly subscribers. These days, I'd say brands usually focus on acquiring customers and then turning them into monthly subscribers only as an afterthought. But I'd say that acquiring customers who are most likely to make repeat purchases, who are most likely to turn into monthly subscribers, should be at the core of your marketing campaigns. So let's talk about how you can attract more customers who look the most like subscribers. I'd say once you have about 100 people within your subscriber base, you can take the details of this 100 people and chuck it into a platform like Facebook to create what's called a lookalike audience. So what Facebook is going to do is going to look at the characteristics of these 100 people and it's going to generate an audience of about, say, 2 million people or more who look the most like these 100 people. See, that's pretty powerful. So what you can do is take that audience that Facebook has generated for you and you can use it in your future marketing campaigns. And as your subscriber base grows, you can use the bigger subscriber base to generate even more accurate lookalike audiences. So you don't have to just stick to the 100 people that you use to generate the lookalike audiences, right? So this is going to be an iterative process, but what you're doing right now is you're being proactive with your top of funnel campaigns, right? You're not just trying to acquire customers who are going to make one-off purchases. You're trying to tune your top of funnel campaigns to attract customers who look the most, who resemble subscribers. So it's much easier for you to convert them into subscribers down the line. I hope you found the strategies discussed in this video helpful. If you have any thoughts or comments or questions, please leave them in the comment section. And if you own a supplement business, you own a supplement brand, and you'd like to scale it using strategies like the ones discussed in this video, there should be a link in the description section. Please click on it to provide us with your details, and someone on my team will be in touch. All right, guys, till next time, be great.